Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Delaney. I am a strength and conditioning coach and a neurotyping specialist. So today I'm going to be talking to you about exercise during Ramadan. So either you're somebody who has been busy with an exercise program which consists of going to the gym, lifting weights, or doing something like running, which is great. You could also be somebody that may not have been busy with an exercise program, but that's okay. So during this period, we want to try and promote healthy routines and healthy habits. If you have been busy with an exercise program, what I would suggest is trying to keep up the routines and making sure that those habits are staying consistent. What we want to try and do is just minimize the stress. So because your meal timing is not as frequent, we want to try and make sure that you are still exercising, but just lowering the intensity and maybe lowering the load in which you are exercising. If you are somebody who has not been doing anything, what I would suggest is doing something like walking. So in contrast, resistance training requires a lot of fuel, it requires a lot of calories, and it puts a lot of stress on the body. Walking, however, does not require a lot of fuel, does not require a lot of calories, and it actually lowers the stress in your body. In this time, it is very important that we are focusing on reflection and meditation. And walking is a great way to do that. If you are walking, you can focus on the scenery, you can meditate, clear your head, and as I said, lower your stress levels. So during Ramadan, you are spending more time praying and spending more time reading the Quran. This is awesome. What this does is it puts our body into different positions, and obviously we are spending increased times with our bodies in these positions. So what I'm going to do today is show you some very simple exercises and ways that we can make sure that our body doesn't get into a state of being painful, spending accumulated time in these positions. So basically, there are some types of stretching. One of them is a dynamic stretch, another one is a passive stretch. Then there are also certain types of mobility exercises. Now, mobility is basically just mobilization or giving the body a reason to move. During Ramadan, maybe we feel tired a lot of the time during the day and we feel a bit relaxed. We need to still give the body a reason to move to make sure that we don't feel pain in our muscles due to the lack of food and the lack of water we are taking in during the day. So as I said, I will show you some basic exercises today. These will consist of 4 very simple mobility and passive stretching exercises. So as I mentioned, I'm going to show you 4 exercises / mobility drills to make sure that your body is staying in a healthy, pain-free position. No equipment is required, thankfully. All I'm going to need is a towel or even a carpet is fine, so that if you are resting your knees on the ground, you are still in a comfortable position. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is called prayer position. I will demonstrate now. Okay, so as you would have noticed, my feet are flat on the ground. I'm keeping my hips back and I'm trying to stretch my arms out in front of me as much as I can. So what this stretch is good for is for your spine. What it does is make sure that you are staying in a healthy posture. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is called a windmill. And again, this is for a healthy spine because we are giving it a reason to rotate. Okay, so I'm going to sit in this position with my hands straight out in front of me. I'm going to rotate up as much as I can. What's important is to watch your hand with your head. Okay, if it is difficult to sit in this position, what you can do is go down on your knees and then do the same thing with your hands. Straight out in front of you and rotate. so the next exercise is for your knees. It's quite a simple exercise. Basically, we're just trying to get the knee in a healthy state of flexion, which means moving it at its fullest range of motion. Okay, so what you would have seen me do there is lie down on my back. With one leg straight, you're going to grab the other leg and try and pull your knee towards your chest as much as you can. As I said, it puts the knee in a state of flexion and it makes sure that the knee is staying in a healthy position. Okay, so the next stretch is for the glutes. Basically, a lot of the time, a very sore, tight lower back is the cause of tight glutes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to stretch that in a very easy position. Okay, so what you would have seen me do there is lie down with one leg crossed. I'll take the other leg over the knee and then simply pull this leg towards my chest. You'll feel a slight stretch in the glute position, and again, this is great to relieve lower back pain. So these are the 4 mobility drills that we've gone through today. I would recommend doing each for about 20 to 30 seconds every day if you can. That would be optimal. Thank you very much. I wish you a Ramadan Kareem. Bye-bye.